just play it cool. My boy mechanic, he have it too. Want me some dope, I count the blue. With a stick, big hair like Ted. My young nigga gun, running. Try to get behind her, we hop out on feet. I'm fat like I'm sunny, pull up to be bunny. Get head like a bunny, I bust on the cheek. Pull out white tee with some forces on knee. Speak on the bro, we pulling up deep. NBA game, we lit, we heat. Get us some bags and fuck on some free. Clutch and D-Wade, this a Gen 3. I want a classic hoe, I love a free. Pat a whole around her, sis on me. I was in the mud, I deserve my cleat. Some niggas want me in the field. Nigga run their mouth like the Dr. Phil. I knew my teacher looked at me to fail. I was reminiscing locked in that cell. Serving J like on Ezel. Bitches funny as hell like they Chappelle. MBK the game, we the cartel. Serving bags, you can come get a bag. Brick a doctor like
Yeah, yeah.
36, 7 out the stick, that's a my V. I'm quit to go and send another blitz. Send the camp.
What's happening? What's happening, everybody? You know y'all hear that MBK in the background. How y'all enjoying y'all Sunday night? As y'all can see, my co-host is not here. Waiting on some people to come in before I get to the topic of the night. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all 4th of July. Waiting on some people to come in. Nobody's on the scene yet. Waiting on somebody to come in. So I can give you guys the topic of tonight. I am your host, Mo Gotti. L to the I to the V to the E D-O-double-G dog. What's happening, y'all? Waiting on some people to come in. Waiting on y'all to come in before we get to the topic. Yeah, but until y'all come in, we're gonna listen to some of this smooth music in the background. Until y'all come in. Until we get our people to come in. By the way, smooth music in the background. Bo Reefer himself. Waiting on somebody to come on in. We're going to give a special shout out to Drip U and my little sis, Miss Gillis, with the taxes, and she got the hair salon also. Shout out to my boy Hall with the Stay Prayed Up t-shirts. Waiting on somebody to come in. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all 4th of July. Waiting on some of y'all to come on in. Maybe some of y'all might be looking at an old good movie tonight or something like that. Yeah, I might be doing the Netflix and chill. You know, nice little Sunday dinner. Might be full of sleep. I had you some good old leftovers from 4th of July. Had you some good old barbecue. Okay. We got some people coming in. We got James Smith. We got Shonda. He was in the building. We got Jacqueline. Okay, we got people coming on in. Y'all. How y'all doing tonight? Our co-host Eugene Portis couldn't be here with me tonight. We had to give him a night off. We had to give Mr. Intellectual a night off tonight. Had to give him he requests for a day to be off of Big Cap Podcast. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know the topic of tonight. The young lady had posted on her page. Her question was, why do men hold on to women that they don't want to be in a relationship with? And that's a question a lot of women ask. Why do men hold on to y'all? Why do they hold on to y'all knowing that they don't want to be in a relationship with y'all? Or they don't want to be committed or take it further than what it is? I would love to hear from some of my fellas out there. Y'all give me y'all opinion on that. And ladies, if y'all currently going through that, please feel free and express your feelings. How you doing, Miss Selena? How you doing, Miss Jacqueline? So you ladies feel free to express your opinion. Yeah, James Smith said, Mr. Intellectual. Yeah, he couldn't be. Hey, Smith, he couldn't be here tonight, but he's with us in spirits. He is Mr. Intellectual. Trust me, he is with us in spirits. But he will be back with us on the next show. Mr. Intellectual himself. So, do anyone have any opinions, questions on the topic tonight? Like I said, I repeat the topic again. Why do men hold on to women that they don't want to be in a relationship with? Knowing that they don't want to be with that woman, but they've been holding on to that woman for years. Knowing damn well they don't want to be with her. I need the fellas to shine. What's up, DP? My man DP is in the building. He is watching. Yeah, DP, the topic tonight. Why do men hold on to women when they don't want to be in a relationship with them? Why do they just keep holding on to that woman? Why they won't let that woman go? Knowing that they don't want to be with that woman. I want to get the men's opinion. And I know I got some ladies out there might be going through this situation. So feel free to ask your boy Mo Gotti his opinion on y'all situation. Because I am a therapist also. I got my PhD. Oh boy, y'all got me laughing to myself. So how y'all doing out there tonight anyway on this beautiful Sunday evening? And I hope y'all enjoyed y'all 4th of July. You know, maybe y'all may have some 4th of July stories or something, but I'm pretty sure y'all enjoyed y'all 4th of July. But as I was telling everyone else, DP, my co-host, Mr. Intellectual, squad in your face, couldn't be here tonight. But he's with us in spirit. Trust me, he's with us in spirits. How you doing, Monique? Monique is watching. Monique is in the building. Monique is watching. Monique, the topic of tonight. Happy Sunday, Monique. Hope you enjoyed your 4th of July. Monique, the topic of tonight is, why do men hold on to women that they don't want to be with? How you doing, Miss Early? How you doing? Thanks for watching, Miss Early. That's the topic of the night. We're trying to figure out why these men want to hold on to these women that they don't want to be in a relationship with. So ladies, feel free to chime in and let me know exactly how you feel. And fellas, you do the same. You let us know why you hold on to these women. You know, if you fit into this category, why do you hold on to these women when you know you don't want to be with them? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, our first man is up. My man DP. He says something like taking advantage of the tolerance she has that no one else will put up with. Good answer. Okay, Miss Early said easy access. Okay, so easy access, and some women would just put up with it, and they know this woman will put up with it. Well, let me ask you ladies something. Why do y'all put up with it? Why do you guys put up with these men that won't take it further with you guys in this relationship? You know, if these guys can't, Monique said they selfish. Say they selfish. I'm just, my thing is why, I want to ask the men, why do you guys put these ladies through this? Why not be honest and let this lady know exactly how you feel or what you got going on? Lot of like Miss Early said, easy access. And my man DP said, the women, they allow you to do this. So ladies, when you allow these men to do you like this, why do you put up with it? And men, why can't you just be totally honest with your significant other? Your girlfriend, well, we don't call you your girlfriend. She said, I've been that woman praying that he would recognize my worth, but sold myself short. Well, you know what, Miss Early? A lot, not just you, Miss Early. A lot of women are going through that right now, and I wouldn't say that you sold yourself short. I just would say that you were hoping for a better outcome. You probably looking for you saw potential in this man, and you felt like he, would change. He would come around. And a lot of you got some men feel like there was some women that they're with. So sometimes, I wouldn't say you sold yourself short, but you know your worth. You know that you know your worth. You know the value that you carry with you. You say you definitely did. Would you have felt love okay, hold on. I'm sorry, Mr. When you have felt love, you know the difference. Okay, right. You know that you would know the difference. It's selfish, selfishness. You're absolutely right. And like I say, I a lot of men, they do that. A man will only take you as far as you let him. So like I say, you got some fellas, maybe maybe it was a reason why he wouldn't take it to the next level with you. And don't, like I'm gonna tell you, Ms. Early, it wasn't you. Like I said, a lot of ladies look at themselves and they think they're to blame. But like you said, you recognize that it wasn't you. You knew it was him. Yeah, like you say, you sold yourself short. But well, I don't want to go as far as to say that, Miss Early. You sold yourself short. I'm gonna tell you something. You are not the only one that do that. It's so many ladies out there right now that are with men that they've been with them for years, and the man had gave them no type of commitment whatsoever. A man might tell them, they're not ready. We had our last show was like that the other night. But it's different reasons. But like I said, as long as you know your value, you know what you're worth, and I'm pretty sure you know that. And he knows that too. That's why he won't let you go. That's why he's keeping you around. See, he keeping you around for a reason. She said, of course, but when you know better, you do better. Exactly. When you know better, you do better. Exactly. But like I say, you know better, but there's a reason. I'm telling you. There's a reason he's keeping you around. There's definitely it's some type of value that you hold that this man understands about you. He's gonna do his best to keep you around. Some men do keep women around till they can find something better. Like some women keep men around until they find something better. But like I said, when a man can keep you around for that long, he sees some type of value in you. Some men, they just feel like, I wouldn't say they're intimidated or anything like that, but there's something that's inside him, the way he grew up, is that's holding him back. Because like I said, it's got to be something good about you. She said, yep, because when a man knows, he knows. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. When a man knows, he knows. But you got some men out here, it may be some type of, the way they grew up, the way some type of experience they had as a child. That's the same way with a woman. Sometimes when people can't do good within, like they're afraid of commitment or whatever, maybe when he was growing up, he never really had to commit to something. He never seen somebody in his family commit to something. Committed, you could be committed to a job. You could be committed to like trying to pursue a goal in life. You see, a lot, it could be that. It could be some type of he experienced when he was a child. But I'm not making them excuses for him, because like I say, you know your value. And best believe, Miss Early, I'm pretty sure it's other men that know you, seen, maybe had a conversation with you or something like that. I'm pretty, man, we know women. We can spot high value in a woman like first 5-10 minutes we talk to her. So, like I say, 9 times out of 10, it wasn't you. It was him. And like you say, he could be selfish. He may trying to have his cake and eat it too. I don't want a dog to fell out. But that's how some men are. But a lot of ladies are experiencing that right now. A lot of ladies are experiencing that. A lot of ladies, they dealing with men that make all types of promises. And maybe we gonna get back. Maybe we gonna get married, whatever. And it never fall through. And then you may have some men, they may keep this woman around, go get another woman, commit to her, but not to you. I've seen that. I've seen all types of situations when it comes to that. A lot of men, they're afraid of commitment. They are afraid to cross that line. And like I say, majority of the time, y'all might not believe this, but it seems like all the good women out there have to experience this. Sometimes I don't understand. I'm a man. I don't understand that myself. Why do some of us men, we give the women that don't deserve, we willing to give them that chance to commit to them, and they don't even deserve it. But you have women like Miss Earl, with knowing she's a good woman, she has high value, that she might experience something like that. Or any other young lady out there might experience something like that. But we quick to go out there and commit to some of these women that don't even want to be committed to anybody anyway, because they enjoy having their freedom. You know, the one thing we got to understand as men, we have to value these women the same way we value ourselves. Well, there's a big issue within the community right now. You know, a lot of women, we got some good women out there. They putting up with some things that they shouldn't be putting up with. You know what I'm saying? So I need some men opinion. I need my man Smith, DP. Y'all come on in. Y'all keep chiming in and let these ladies know. You know why the men do certain things. Like I'm pretty sure they want to hear it more than from me. Okay, let me see. Can I see this, Ms. Earl? Let me see. Can I read this? Because when it be a paragraph, it's hard for me to see it. Okay. Bear with me, Miss Early. Let me light my phone up here so I can see this message you just put. Okay. She said, it was him. It's not being into me the way I was into him. It's life. Women. Hold on 1 second, Ms. Earl. I can't see that there. Have to be able to accept. But perfect definitely to be a great man. That I just wasn't into become my way. That I can't see that. I have to get my moderator to see that. Can you see that for me? Yeah. Sorry, Ms. Early. What's the last part? Say that. Okay, now I got it on the screen now, Ms. Early. We got it right here, sweetie. She says, it was him just not being into me the way I was into him. It's life. Women have to be able to accept it. I'm far from perfect and definitely had a great man. I just wasn't into come my way. The older you get, the more important it is to have a person that is into you. Exactly. You know, like, and I was telling my co-host that, Ms. Earl, I was like, you know, when you with someone, you want it to be mutual. You want mutual feelings. You want them to be into you just as much as that you're into them. And you know, and I asked somebody, I said, is that really hard? Is that asking for too much? Is that asking for to have someone y'all feelings feel the same way? He's into you, you into him. And that's not asking for too much. You know, and you know, it's not like you're asking for him to make a certain amount of money or to look a certain way or whatever. You just want this person, you know, to be into you as much as that you are into them. And like I say, Michelle, a lot of women go through that, you know. A lot of women experience that. How you doing, Miss Latasha Miles, Miss Juki Jukes? How you doing? But yeah, a lot of women go through that, Miss Early. A lot of women go through that. And like I said, most of the time it be the good women. It be the good women going through things like that. You know, they get the man that, you know, and sometimes, you know, I don't want to sound like I know everything, but sometimes these jokers be on the low, baby. These jokers be on when you got a man, he can't commit to you. He could be in the cloud. Some men, I ain't gonna say all. We got to be real, you know. Not saying that y'all experiencing that, but you know, I had a friend of mine, you know, hey, back in the day, she loved the guy, but I knew it was something because he didn't love her. He loved another joker. But you know, that's not everybody's case though. You know, I'm trying to keep it clean the way I just said it, y'all. I'm trying to keep it clean. But that's how it is, though. Like I say, a lot of men feel like they going through the same thing with a woman that they with. You know, they want to commit to that woman, but that woman won't commit to them. Like I said, it's always there a reason. And you know what? Sometimes it be, some people that put you through stuff like that, they be narcissists. I will say that. Like y'all say earlier, like you said earlier, you know what I'm saying? You said selfishness. And some men are selfish. Some women are selfish. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like the good men and the good women can't find each other. I wish we can do a show where all the good women can find the good men and the good men can find the good women. And when I saw that post today, I was like, man, what? This would be a great topic. So I had to talk about this tonight. Why do these men keep holding on to these women, knowing that they don't want to be with the woman? Because like you said earlier, Ms. Earl, we know from the beginning when we first meet y'all, talk to you, we know what we want, and that is very true. That is so true. We know, but there's some everybody go through. Okay, hold on 1 second. We got another right here. She said, hold on 1 second. Or traumas from childhood or a lack of respect for a woman. Truly just ratio of the world. Options are limited for men. Women definitely have it. They have it rough. Yeah, I see that. Yes, women have it rough. Women have it rough. Keith Smith is in the building. How you doing, Keith? He is in the building. Keith, I'm gonna tell you the top it off. So, okay, Ms. Earl said yes. She said, "Man, we want answers. Why y'all play with our hearts like that?" Yeah, Ms. Earl said, "Hey, look, men, they want." Let me tell you, Ms. Earl said, "The women want answers. Why do we keep playing with these women's hearts like that? They want answers. These some good women, and we just won't commit to them, keep them hanging around, for certain reasons. Are y'all thinking y'all gonna find something better? Or what? Inquiring minds need to know. The women need to know. I need to know, and I'm a man. I need to know. I need to know." Keith Smith said, "What's up? What's up, Keith Smith?" The top of the night is, why do these men hold on to these women knowing that they don't want to be in a relationship? Knowing that they won't commit. Why do these men hold on to y'all for years? Knowing that they don't want to be in a relationship. And that's the topic tonight. And like my co-host is not here tonight. Mr. Squad in your face, Mr. Intellectual. We had to give him the night off. But I hope I see him in the morning. I hope I see Mr. Squad in your face in the morning. But he's off tonight, y'all. So I had to hold it down by myself tonight. But that's the topic, Keith. And I'm trying to get the men to chime in. I want the men to chime in and let me know why they keep these women holding on. Like they're probably scared to chime in. Because some of them know they're doing it. And I understand, But there was a touchy topic, and I just had to talk about it. I had to talk about it. But it could be many reasons, like my man DP said, some women just allow men to just take them through different situations. They then the man could be holding on to you for sex, financially reasons, anything. Eugene, hold up. Mr. Eugene Porter is watching. And get what he just said. He said he is on his way here. Mr. Intellectual himself is on his way. And I will see him in the morning. That's a good thing. He will be here in the morning. But he say he is on his way. That's a good thing. And I'm pretty sure he got something to talk about on this topic also. He's going to tell you the men's point of view. So Miss Earl, I hope you're still in here. I hope you're still listening. Because my co-host is going to give you his perception on this topic. Just don't go nowhere. Bear with me, Miss Early, though. Because we're going to give you some answers tonight. We're going to give you some answers. Trust me. We're going to get some other men. I need some other men to come on in. I need the men to chime in because we got some ladies out here want to know. We got Miss Selena. Miss Selena said she got a question also. Miss Selena said, for myself, I pay attention to what he say and do. His action speaks volume. It's the unknown in what he is not saying. It's the unknown in what he is not saying. Yes, Miss Selena. Miss Selena says she pays attention to what he is not saying. What is the man not saying? And sometimes women do pick up on men when we're having conversations with a woman. Oh, some women been to figure us out too. It figures out just as quick as a man to figure out a woman. And like I say, a lot of women look for men to come with actions. Whatever. If he speak on something, the woman want to see that action. She want to see it. How you doing? Keisha is watching. Keisha is in the building. Okay, Keith Smith had just made up. She said, some men are great at manipulating the situation, but nobody holds them accountable. Oh, you know what, Key? That's a good answer, and that's what Miss Early was saying earlier. A lot of women, they seem to sell themselves short, and they won't hold the other man accountable, for his action. That's a good question. But see, like I said, I just don't want women to feel like and I see that Miss Early, she didn't feel that way, but a lot of women feel like when the man won't commit to them, or when the man won't, take that next step with them or whatever, they feel like it's their fault. They feel like it's their fault. And ladies, let me tell you, in men, if you guys are in a relationship and y'all feel like the feelings aren't the same, never feel like it's your fault. If you put all the good, right energy into the relationship, don't feel like it's your fault, because it's not. Because like I said, a lot of us are dating narcissists, and this is real. This is real. This is real, y'all. One thing we gotta understand is we all want to be treated the way we treat. If you treat that person with respect and all that, you want that person to treat you the same way. But like I said, we're gonna get some men to chime in because I need to talk to some of the men out there. I need to know why. Some more answers. Just like Miss Early said earlier, she wants some answers. And we got some good women on this panel that want some good answers. You know what I'm saying? We got some good women. They want some answers. Okay, we got Miss Sexy Tip online. And Miss Tip said, and that's why a lot of good women are single, because hurt people and need to heal before getting into a relationship. Just don't date, string people alone and let them leave them on forever. Let a person find them. Okay, yeah, you're right. That's what Miss Tip just said. She said, don't string them alone. She said, men, y'all need to stop stringing these women alone. Let somebody else find them. Let a man that feel like, like I say, just because you don't want them, mean the next man don't want them. She diving to the next man. You better believe it. Just because you don't want him, bro, don't mean but out there, he don't want her. He gonna get her. He gonna treat her like a dime. He gonna treat her like a queen. He gonna romance. He gonna bring chivalry back into that thing, cause she go, and at that time she gonna understand what she deserves. You follow what I'm saying? She gonna understand what she deserves in that relationship. Cause it gonna come to a time as like you said, Ms. Earl said, when people get older, nobody ain't got time to put up with all that. You just gotta be real. You just gotta let that woman know what you want. Let her know what you want, bro. Don't keep leaning on. Don't keep stringing on. Don't do that. In the same way, ladies, if you got a good man in your life, don't do him like that. Don't do it. Let that man know if you want him. Let him know. Number one, appreciate him. Number two, let that man know. Because there's some men go through that also. They with somebody and not, the feelings are not mutual. And for some particular reason, this woman is holding on to this man. Maybe this man is financially stable, he's paying all her bills. He got her in that lifestyle she want to be in. Yeah, she like the lifestyle, but she don't want to be with him. And that man knows she don't want to be with him too. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. There's a little sign that God up above give us in our heart. He tell you when that person wants you or not. He will eventually put that in you and say, look, I didn't send this person for you. So a lot of times, the good Lord up above, when he puts somebody in your life, that's the person. And that's what we got to start realizing. Sometimes we go out and choose. And we go out and, we choose the wrong person. But sometimes God will put somebody right in your life. That's the person for you. And that guy there, or that young lady there, they're not going to hold on to you, knowing that they don't want to be in a relationship with you. Because you're going to know. You're going to know. Yes. Miss Keisha, how you doing, Keisha? Keisha is watching. But yeah, But I do need to hear from some men. I'm hearing from the ladies tonight, but I need to hear from some men. I'm hearing from the ladies on YouTube, and I'm also hearing from the ladies on Facebook. So I need to hear from some men. I need some men to chime in and let these ladies know. These ladies need to know, fellas. They want to know. Because Mo Gotti, I don't have all the answers. Mo Gotti don't have all the answers, y'all. You better realize. I'm doing the best I can sitting on this couch, trying to tell these women what I know. But I'm pretty sure it's some more they need to hear from the men. If I can get somebody to drop their video, one of the fellas drop their video, y'all come in. I need to hear from the fellas. Cause we got some ladies on here tonight that want some answers. Why y'all keep holding them on for so long? You know, I saw a video the other day, right? And we had a young lady on the show last week. She said, well, men don't like women. And I said, where did she get that from? So I'm scrolling on my phone. And I love looking at my man Cam Newton's show. And there was this guy on his show. He said the same thing. But you know what? He made me realize, you know, that a woman is more than just sex, but cooking and all that. A woman is more than that. So ladies, you know what? Y'all are valuable. Y'all valuable to men. You know, I'll never let a man come to you and tell me what do you bring to the table or whatever. Because you bring a lot to the table. Understand? If anybody else, tell them Mo got it to. They got it in the course and tell them come holler at me. Tell them come holler at Mo got it. Or Mo got it gonna tell you the truth. Because he keep it real. But anyway, we got another topic. My man D. Oh, Shelly Shell is in the building. What's up, Shelly Shell? What's up, sis? Okay, my man DP said real man can't answer that question because that's a question he needs answers to. DP said real. So ladies, I just had a man to shine me. He said real man can't answer that question because that's a question that he needs to answer to. That's right. You know what, deep? That's deep, D. We need the answer to that. A lot of us men, we need the answer to and let these women know. Let these women know that we either want to be committed or we don't. You know what I'm saying? And all I can say is, you know, a lot of women are going through that. A lot of women are going through that. Even some women been married, some guys, and the guys don't touch them no more, don't take them out no more. You know, a lot of women going through that, and they do have the ring with them. Like I say, I'm telling the men's and the ladies. Before you take that extra step, be sure the feelings are mutual. Feelings are more important than financial things. Being financially stable. The way you feel about somebody is more important than that. Y'all gotta understand that. I know everybody want to live in the big house and live nice and drive the nice cars. And marry that guy that he's a 6-figure guy, whatever, 6'2" dog, whatever. However y'all like y'all preferences, you know. But all that's not important sometimes. All that's not important. Important is how that person feels about you and how you feel about them. Y'all gotta understand. You know, get you somebody that's gonna respect you for who you are as a person. That's gonna pay attention to what you got going on in your life, the goals that you're trying to pursue. Let me tell you something. If a man backs you with the goals that you're trying to pursue in your life, guess what? That man loves you. He loves you. He cares for you. If you already have kids and that man treat your kids like they're his, guess what? That man loves you, cares for you. You know, when a man is interested in, when a man call you up and say, baby, how you doing? Don't say, you know, what did you eat today? You know, he care about your well-being. Same way with a lady. Vice versa, baby. You know, you gotta understand that. So, like I say, you know, I only got one brother, one scared to shine, man. The rest of the brothers out there scared to, you know, to come in on this topic because it's a deep topic that we all men deal with sometimes. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men out here really don't want to talk about that. But guess what? We have to talk about it because, you know, we can't, you know, let me tell you something. When you hurt somebody, you may not feel like, you know, you may not hear the repercussions on it right now. You may not feel bad about it now, but later on, it's gonna hit you. The way you hurt somebody else gonna hurt you. And that's how it is. It's just how it is. You know, you gotta treat people the way you want to be treated. You get what I'm saying? You got to treat people the way you want to be treated. Because if you don't, you get in a relationship with somebody else. That person go, you know, sometimes what you did to this person, the other person gonna do it to you. The other person gonna do it to you. You better believe. It's always like that. Especially when you hurt a person, a child of God, you know, like, you know, you might be dating a woman, she may be spiritual. You know, you don't hurt those type of women. Because you always gonna pay for it every time. Y'all better believe that. Mo God have told you, baby. Mo God have told you. Well, I guess the men are scared to chime in tonight. My man Reggie Sharp, you know, the man DP came in. Oh, Chris Shaw is in the building. My pot. He in the building. What's going on, Chris Shaw? I know you want to know what's in this cup. Craig. Rappy rap. I know you want to know what's in this cup. Can't tell you that. But anyway, the top of the night, Craig, is why do men hold on to these women for so long, not knowing they don't want to be in a relationship with them? And the ladies want to know. Maybe you may have some insight on this, Craig. Maybe you can let some of these ladies on here know why these men hold on to these ladies and they don't want to be in a relationship. But anyway, y'all, my co-host said he is on his way. If you make it to here tonight, that would be a blessing. What's up, Cream? Yeah, man. Yeah, Cream, what's up, baby? I'm about to give you a call tomorrow, you know, see what's going on the gridiron, baby. But anyway, I need the men to let these ladies know, because I got ladies on here who want some answers. They want some answers. Why we make them hold on like that? Are we afraid? Are we thinking that we may fail that woman or something? Or are we just being selfish, like Miss Early said earlier? And that's what Miss Early said, Shelly Shell, because ladies allow it. And like I said, ladies, why do y'all allow that? And this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking when you feel a certain type of way for a man, certain red flags, certain signs are blind to you. And that happens to the best of us. That happens to the best of us. We all get blind because we looking at something else. Korean said just comfortable just comfortable around. No pressure's being applied. That, you know what? That's it. That's it, Corinne. A lot of guys, they just comfortable. Yeah, just comfortable. Ladies and gentlemen, I just had a knock at my door. Could that be who I think it is? Could that be who I think it is? Could that be who I think it is? Well, yeah, Corinne. That's an awesome answer. Squad in your face is in the building. Mr. Intellectual. Whoa.
What's up, my
What's up? He is in
What up,
the
my
building.
guy? Yes, sir. What is the deal?
What is going on?
Back in the building, back in the place to be.
Back in the
There
building.
you go, brother.
Back in the building.
What's going on?
Back in the building.
Big Cat Podcast in the building. What's going on? Porter's back.
Yeah, Corinne, that's a good answer. So some women are comfortable with it too. And you're right, Corinne.
What's that?
Yeah,
what
some
we
women. Some women are comfortable. They comfortable, you know. They comfortable with it. Whew. Squad in your face.
What's going on, man? What's going
The
on?
top of the night is a young lady. It was on her on my timeline. She was,
Okay.
and I saw it, and she said, "Why do men make ladies hold on for so long, knowing that they don't want to be in a relationship with them? They be with them for years and mess around with them, whatever they got going on, and for some reason, they make the lady, they keep her around, and they never commit to it."
Well,
We got some deep comments. We have some ladies.
So my question would be to the ladies is
There you go.
if you see that he's not, you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
showing you signs of, hey,
Keith.
what's up, Keith? What's going on? In the building. What's up?
Back 40.
No doubt.
So
Back in the building.
Back in the building.
So back to the question though, man. You know, it's ladies, if you see that a guy has been telling you for 5 years that he's going to be doing this and he's going to be doing that and never made the adjustment to make that happen, right? And then you just constantly just, you know, keep on rolling with it, then it's not him stringing you along. You're stringing yourself along. Because where do your common sense come in that and kick in and say, hey, this dude ain't doing what he say he gonna be doing? You know what I'm saying? So it really can't be him stringing you along. It's you playing yourself.
The tip says, because we want love, but sometimes it's just the wrong kind of love just to have someone even if they're not good for them.
And that's absolutely correct, Tiff. I mean, I will agree with you 112%. But here's the thing, though. This is what you have to understand, though, too. You the one choosing the wrong love, sweetheart. So you have to look at yourself. See, like a lot of people dealing with these type of situations and these conversations, they don't want to look at self. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't always blame that person on for stringing you along. You know what I'm saying? If they can string you along and you gonna follow it, then they're gonna keep on doing it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was somebody said earlier.
So you have to be able to read in between the lines when somebody who don't want you really don't want you, and they just got you there just for their convenience of you cleaning, cooking, sexing, babysitting. You know what I'm saying?
All the above.
Yeah, all the above. But
all the above.
But if you choose, I mean, listen, we can go on and on about this, y'all. But you know, come on, ladies. You know what I'm saying? This ain't hard right here. This one ain't hard, y'all. This one ain't hard at all.
This ain't hard,
ladies. Y'all know.
But y'all know. But you know what? A lot of ladies are going through that, and like I said, I had a couple of my partners on here. They said,
"Hey, Shelly,
women allow that."
What's up, Shelly?
Shelly Shell.
Some women think things will change, and they stay with them. They don't look at the real things that he's showing. Well. Hey, Shelly. Okay, answer this, and let's just be blunt with it. You said some women think things will change, and they stay with them. They don't look at the real things that he's showing. So if he's showing these real things, then whose fault is that you're not picking up on it?
Whose fault is it?
He's showing you that he's not about what he say he about, or he's not about He's showing you that he's not about what he told you that he was about.
And I said that earlier.
So if he's showing you that he's not about what he says that he's about, and he's not showing you, then why are you blaming him still?
But like I said, you know, like they hoping, like, you know, they hoping for a change.
Yeah, but how long you gonna hope for?
Well, some people hope for 30.
Well, you gotta well instead of 30, go to 29. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Don't go on for 30, go for 29.
Bro, G,
You know what I'm saying?
Brian Banks is in the building. He
So-
is watching. The fellas in tonight. Hey, Brian, I got a question for you, Brian. I want you to answer this, Brian. I got some ladies on here. They want to know. But Keith said, "Why manipulate a real player? Will tell the truth. Real player will tell the truth." Hey, Brian, let me ask you something, Brian. The ladies on here want to know, why do we keep them? Why do we keep them around for so long, knowing that we don't want to be in a relationship with them? Why we hold on to them? Well, why we won't let them go so they can go find somebody else that will appreciate them
And then
will love them?
And then I'm a piggyback off of that though too. You know, you ever heard that saying? You ever heard that that saying that she only gonna let you do what she allow you to do, or that however that saying go? That's just what it falls down to. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, y'all allow men to do that to y'all, because just like Shelly said, then y'all don't look at the real things that he's showing you.
Right.
And he's showing you these real things, but that's not our fault that y'all don't look at that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if that's the actions that I'm throwing out, if these are the actions that I'm doing, if I'm showing these I don't give a damn actions, right? Why are you still hoping that I'm going to do something different? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, by the way, you know, before you got here, I kept saying, yeah, Eugene Porter's squad in your face.
Okay.
He is with us in spirit. You know.
Oh Lord, I ain't dead, y'all. I'm still here.
He is with us.
I'm here. Y'all know I'm getting back to the show. I'm getting back to the money. We here, y'all.
And he showed
up. I'm here. Y'all know. All right, man. Listen, I can't leave y'all hanging. I can't leave y'all hanging.
Tiff said, I am not in a relationship.
Oh, I'm sorry. She said she's not in a relationship. She said, I haven't been in a relationship for 6 years because I choose myself. I love my peace. If you can't be my peace, I don't need it. I know my worth. Hey, Tiff, you know what? Let me tell you something. I respect that so much that you said that. I respect it so much because a lot of women don't know their worth. And some of them do know their worth, but they play themselves short.
Well, I had one young lady on here, and she knows her worth.
What's your worth, sweetheart?
I don't know. She's still on.
What's her name? Who is she? Call her name.
Miss Early. She was on.
Miss Early.
Miss Early was on here.
It ain't too early for you to go to bed, Miss Early.
Miss Early Miss Early knows her worth.
So that's my thing. If you know your worth, then we shouldn't be having this conversation.
Well, you know, some women know their worth, but they still hoping for a change.
See, but here's the thing, though. We y'all can't be hoping on something that y'all know that ain't factual. If a brother has been this way, if a brother has been saggy pants, dirty drawers for 6 years, and you've been dealing with this shit for 6 years, guess what he gonna be 6 years from now? Dirty drawers, saggy pants, and whatever. Why? Because that's what you allow.
Okay.
Women, y'all get strung along because y'all don't put y'all foot down when it comes to y'all feelings. Y'all would rather hear us sweet talk y'all on, you know, kiss on your ear, nibble on your ear, woo, 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 and y'all be cool with that. So all this shit that we said that we was gonna do for y'all and never did, it always get overplayed because y'all don't put y'all foot down.
Okay, Shelly Shell said, I'm like, if he says he don't want a relationship, then believe and move on.
What up, everybody? Facebook, what's going on?
And then Key said that joker got 60 days to commit, or he out. He out of here.
Yo, I gotta get my charger to my phone, man. Hold on, I gotta charge my phone. Hold on.
Key said that joker got 60 days.
60.
Yeah, 60 days to commit. Key, you get him on his 60 days. He said she gave this joker 60 days to commit. 60 days, Key. 60 days. And Key said, you out of there. She said she moving on. She said she moving on. Okay. Shelly Shell. She said, when it's not what you need or what you want, drop it. y'all dropping it. Shelly Shell said she gonna drop it. Well, at least we know we got some strong women on here tonight.
Some strong women.
So fellas, if y'all see these what these ladies talking about, you got to come with it, man. You got to come with it.
Yeah, you got to come with it, buddy.
You got to come with it.
And you can't be scared.
You got to come with it.
Ain't no scariness going on around up the knee.
But like I say, you know, like everybody basically been saying the same thing. You know, like women allow it.
Yeah, they do.
Allow men to do them that way.
They do. And that's why it goes with the way that it goes. And no one is saying that it's right that we do it. You know what I'm saying? Even
right.
Let us do it. We're not saying that we right about it. What we're saying is it's just as simple. You have to put your foot down. In certain cases, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how we be talking about the alpha women or whatever the case may be. When it comes to your feelings, you have to become an alpha because alpha those are your feelings. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all keep letting these men keep playing with y'all feelings like that, then guess what? You're going to be an emotional wreck. You ain't going to be good for nobody.
It's not
so. Put your foot down.
Put your feet down.
Stop these dudes from gaming you. Don't let them nibble on your ear. Who cares if they have the good D? No one cares. Look, so what?
And then, like I say,
that's their biggest problem.
And then, you know, we got some nice looking, you know.
Gotti, listen to
no disrespect, you know.
These women, Gotti,
got
listen
some
to
nice looking ladies on here.
Gotti, listen to me now.
You know
these women, the ones that's having a problem with these guys stringing them along, they getting good D. That's their problem right now. I'm telling you. Tell me I'm lying.
So they stick. So the women, they sticking around
because of the D.
They getting the D.
They getting the good D.
So ladies, y'all pulling more got in lead tonight.
Hey, look. Okay, look. I'm gonna go to my page. My guy Frank Ragsdale on here. What's going on, Frankie, baby? Tell these men that women let men play with their feelings. Women let men play with their feelings because they got good D.
I need Miss Earl to come on back here.
That's the truth.
I need Miss Earl to come on back here. Okay?
What up, Reefer?
So Sharita just said. Well, Reefer. So Sharita said.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I just feel men don't do boys.
Don't wait.
She said
I just feel men that do that boys do, and a woman
won't allow that. Okay.
Okay, Sharita, see, look, I get what you're saying, but here's the thing. Bottom line still is this. Y'all are in control of what y'all accept and don't accept.
Right.
Y'all are still look, whatever you reciprocate, that's what you reciprocate. And if you choose to and again, listen to me, if you, not him, because all he doing is talking, and you're reciprocating it.
Right.
So if you're taking it, that means that you're accepting it.
Right.
If you say, okay, baby, come on, baby. You know what I'm saying? And baby, you my guy.
So that goes back to what you said. But hold on, you said it goes back to the good D.
Yeah, to the good D, because that's all he gonna listen.
So the good D,
because that's all he gonna do.
Because she's demonetized.
She. I couldn't even get it out, but that's exactly what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of these women, man, y'all get caught up because the dude putting it in, man. Like he putting it down, man. Like,
and y'all stay around,
and then you wondering why we having this conversation. Like, I didn't even want to bring it to that point, but since we gonna be real, then let's just be real.
Because I was being nice before you.
Yeah, he was being. Trust me.
You saw.
I seen it. I said I need to hurry up and get over. Let me hurry up and get to my brother, man. Because my brother, I said, man, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this dude, man, he over here being nice to him and everything. Let me give him the ring.
Was I being nice?
You was being real nice.
But I was being small with it, wasn't it?
Yeah, you was being
small.
You was being intellectual.
So I was being intellectual. I done turned into you. So you trying to say I done turned into you?
I mean, you picking up some things. You know what I'm saying?
So the whole time you were watching, I was being intellectual.
Oh yeah, you was. But it's cool though.
I was being intellectual.
Who was that?
Was I being intellectual?
What's up, Manuel Du Bois, and my dude Frankie, baby? Yo, look. Fellas, y'all tell me this. Why do y'all think women wants to know why do men string them along? Why do we play with their feelings?
Why
You know what I'm
do we play
saying?
with their feelings?
Why? And I told them, it's just straight up. If you got good D, bro, you can play with their feelings all day long. They ain't gonna care. They is not gonna care. They're gonna accept you for what you do, what you don't do, what you ain't ever gonna do, because what you gonna do is give her that D.
Okay, Miss Selena. Selena is watching. That's a question, Selena. I know you asked you the point. You said women have a invisible time clock, and this is true.
Yeah, for real. And that's true, because look, man, like if you ain't gonna give nobody no type of and it ain't really giving the man like ultimatum and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You just putting it down like, nigga, you ain't finna play with my feelings. So if that's how it's gonna be, because you know what? Look, not to flip it off the women, but that's how I am. That's the type of dude I am. If I tell a woman something that's coming from me, like how we were talking about the proposal thing and all of that,
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I mustered up enough courage to tell you how I feel and you play on my feelings, man, what?
Oh, so Tippy said, if he can't give me the same energy and love in return, I don't need it. It's just a waste of your time, period.
And you are absolutely correct. But here's the thing, though, Tiff, again. If you accepting what this dude is doing, see, like it don't really come down to the energy, baby. It just come down to that person doing what they said that they are going to do. And if they do what they say that they're going to do, then the energy is going to be there. You feel what I'm saying? The love is going to be there. The trust is going to be there. Everything that you're looking for to have in a relationship is going to be there because of one thing, and that's that nigga being able to stick by his word. But if he can't do that, if that man can't stick on his word, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like y'all, like, yeah, you are wasting your time, but you're doing it to yourself. He's not doing it.
Y'all not realizing that there's a guy that's out there
that's willing to
give you everything you need.
You just got to be patient. The same way, fellas, it's a woman out there that's willing to give you whatever you want. Just be patient for it, man. It's coming.
But a lot of times they be with this guy doing them like that. The other guy, he's already around. He probably worked with him.
Man, let me tell you.
They done seen it.
Let me tell you.
At the bank.
Women, listen, man. Listen. Some women. I ain't saying all women. Some women take guys for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because that one that could really be that one for you, it be right there in your face, and you just so used to whatever you. I got the knees covered up.
Hey, we gonna need you to wear some jeans.
I'm gonna start wearing some jeans over here.
You get,
but you know, like if you letting women do you, or if you letting these men gang you up, ladies, that's on you, because you got to be an adult in a situation. You can't be sitting up here crying like it's something that you ain't never seen before. You are an adult. You know what I'm saying? Quit letting these guys play with your feelings.
That's right.
Start looking at what's real, like Shelly said, because if he's showing you what he's really about, then he's showing you what he's about.
That's right.
Fellas, the same thing go for you. If this lady ain't showing you that, if this lady ain't giving you no act right, she ain't acting right, you feel me? And she just stringing you along.
That's right.
Then what are you gonna do? You gonna stand there and, man,
let me say this.
Stop playing.
See, like you said, on the woman's behalf, I gotta agree with Mr. Intellectual when he's right.
Mm-hmm.
On the woman's behalf, the woman will hang around because the Joker got some good D.
For sure.
Or
he definitely for the D.
Or he's financially stable or something like that. Like Absolutely. I said earlier.
Absolutely.
And the guy will hang around because he feels like that's probably the best he can get. Or he feels like, he didn't invest too much in her or whatever. Some guys will keep a woman, they will let a woman
do whatever because he invested so much in it.
Because he will put up with that just because he has invested so much in her.
Like my point being is just this right here. On this subject, it's like this subject is dope. You know what I'm saying? I like this subject.
Oh yeah.
It's so good because, ladies, we get a chance to actually get to tell you, stop being so damn naive.
She has important needs. Yeah, ooh.
You gotta put these knees up, yo.
Yeah, they ain't no high thighs, so
No, I ain't got no high thighs
you
on.
got no high thighs on.
What you mean high thighs, brother? What you talking about?
They got them high thighs on.
I ain't got no high thighs on, y'all.
You know, from the old school, they would say high thighs.
But you know, it's listen, y'all. You know, like, look, ladies, y'all definitely got my y'all got my attention. You know what I'm saying with this particular
Topic here,
tonight.
yeah. Like
I said, you know, y'all be your own demise.
Right.
And that's just to just to cut and dry it. Y'all own demise because, like I said, y'all can put y'all foot. See, okay. One problem that I have with y'all ladies is this: you will let a guy string you on, right, with like your feelings, and that's serious. You feel me? You will let a guy string you on and play with you about your feelings, but in the same breath, you wouldn't stand up for your feelings, but you would stand up if a female called his phone. You would stand up if, you know what I'm saying, like if it's some BS, you would make known how you feel if it's some bullshit. Let's just call it what it is. If it's some bullshit, but when it comes down to your feelings, you want to know how come guys want to string me along. What the hell? What? Are you serious? Let's stop playing, man. We shouldn't even be having this conversation because if you care about your feelings, ain't nobody finna string you along. That's man or female. And that's just being 100.
But don't never feel like you sold yourself short.
Nah, hell no. Well, you know what? Hold on, Gotti. Whoa, hold up. I'll say this right here. I'm gonna say this, and I'm saying this from experience, man. You can sell yourself short. Well, you can. Why? Because the time and the effort that you putting into someone that you thinking that wants you, who don't want you.
Shonda has came in.
Don't sell yourself short.
Shonda said too many women get into a situationship without any requirements. Too many don't require anything. You got to set those boundaries. Only accept what you expect.
There you go. So I agree. That's what I mean. That's what I mean about. That's what I mean about. You know, putting your foot down. You know what I'm saying? Like letting your feelings, letting a person know where you stand, and especially when it comes to your feelings, you ain't finna play with me. No.
Like I said, it's men that go through that also.
That's what I'm saying. So it goes both ways. But my point being is this, and I'm speaking on it both ways. When you know that someone is playing with you, you know what I'm saying? You have now you have an option, because this is the thing. That person still think that they being slick by playing with you. So if you caught on to what that person is doing, that person ain't slick no more. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But they're only slick if you keep playing their game.
Right.
But let me tell you how you can be slicker than them. You can let them be slick and play their game, and you know what's going on, and you got a whole different movement going on. So while you thinking that I'm holding on to you, I'm really making space for me to get going somewhere else.
Oh,
see, but a lot of y'all don't think like that because y'all want to hold on to that person because, like we said, time invested or whatever the case may be. But me personally, I can say this: I don't give a damn how much time I done spent with somebody when it comes to my feelings. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna play with yours, but don't play with mine. So we could have 10 years together, but if I feel like my feelings is being played with, I can look at you like we just met yesterday and leave your ass alone. Whoa, just that quick. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with somebody's feelings, man, because you never know where that's going to take them. You feel me? So that's just being real, man. I'm just being real with it, man. You know. What's up, Brian McClain? I see you out there on my page, cousin.
Brian McClain is in the building.
Yep. Emmanuel Portis, Frankie Baby, and Emmanuel Du Bois. What's up?
Okay. He said, y'all better get them females, get them time frames, ladies. These men will let you tell you anything they think you want to hear.
Trying to tell you. But Key, let me ask you this, Key. Because you're right about that. But whose fault is that after the man tell the woman whatever he tell her, and then she chooses to accept it, then time goes down and nothing changes? Whose fault is that?
He also said, she said, why be together if you're being slick towards each other? This is childish.
It is childish. But you got see, Keep, here's the thing though. Everyone is not adult. Like, okay, Mo, you know how we say in the mirror. Shout out to In the Mirror. You know what I'm saying?
In the mirror.
But you know how we say in the mirror is more adult.
Right.
Adult,
right.
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Right. But tonight we're being adult.
In the mirror, like.
Yeah, we're being like,
yes, sir.
Yeah, we got with it tonight.
And y'all, here's the thing though, too, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, Kelsey? We got man Kelsey.
What's going on, big dog?
Kelsey in the building.
So it's like when you talk about people being childish, people have childish ways. People have to grow up out them childish ways.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing for me is that people have to understand that everybody ain't gonna be on the same page as that person at that particular time. So again, if a person is telling me something and I don't see nothing changing, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. Woo, yo.
Shelly Shell said, "Game recognized game."
You better say it
and win the game by moving on.
Hey, ain't that what I said?
Quickly.
Ain't that what I said? Because see, while you thinking you still gaming me, I'm already putting a new game plan together. And I'm already halfway out the door. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to put your foot down on what you're gonna tolerate, deal with.
Some people strategizing why they in that long relationship.
You better say it, because if they see that it's not working and they already know the ship is going down,
right.
It's just a matter of time of when it's going all the way sink. You better be putting you a plan together for your next move, you know what I'm saying, for your exit strategy, because I know I would.
Shelly,
for real.
That's it.
What's up, cousin Reg? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we got Alabama in the building, man. Yo, shout out to Alabama. I just left Georgia, Alabama, man. Yo, it was a hell of a time. I was just down there, man. Yo.
You was in Alabama.
Man, what boy? I was everywhere.
Alabama. Shout out to Alabama.
Shout out to Alabama, man. I was down there chopping it. Hey, he back on here. Cousin McClain. I'm about to call you when the show over because I need to holler at you.
He said, if you have, we already read that one. So if we have a time frame, just stand on it.
Men mature later than women. You know what? But okay, Shelly. So since you said that, right? Since you said men mature later than women, so are you giving men a pass that they're stringing females along because we don't mature as faster as y'all?
So when you get
is that what she's saying?
I guess she said women mature faster than men.
I understand that
in a relationship.
But what I'm saying to you, okay. So my question again, can I ask this question?
Go ahead.
So is it okay that a guy strings a lady along because a lady matures faster than a guy? See, if a guy is stringing a lady along, I'm going off of what Shelly put. It's because he's immature, right?
I got my fam Eric Simmons in the building. What's happening, fam?
Hey, Shelly, is that what you're saying, sweetheart? Please let me know.
Yeah,
I just want to know. Hey, and fellas, all y'all fellas that's watching on my page and everything,
they on tonight, baby.
Tonight's topic is this: why do we string females along? Why do we play with their feelings?
We don't want to be in a relationship with them.
You know, we gotta.
We
go ahead, say what you about to say.
Yeah, so we keep them on hold for so long.
But you know, sometimes I think it's good to keep them on ice, though, man.
Think it's good.
No, man. I'm just playing. I don't even know why I just said that. I was just talking.
Shelly Shell said she don't give pass.
She don't give passes.
She don't give pass.
Well, Shelly, how come you said that women mature faster than men? What did that mean? What did that mean, sweet?
Well, like it can go both ways now.
I mean, I'm not saying that it can't go both ways. I agree.
You got some men fall in love 5 seconds. 5 seconds of meeting a woman. He is in love. He in love, baby. You never heard of love at first sight?
I heard love in the first 5 seconds.
He in love.
Hey man, this dude is silly, man. What's going on, Soul Snatcher?
It is possible. What Soul Snatcher?
Yeah, see on my page. What's up,
Soul
Reese?
Snatcher is in the building.
I got my cousin McLean on here. I got my cousin Reggie Thompson on here.
Soul
Hey man, y'all
Snatcher
definitely doing
is
y'all thing
in
tonight.
the building.
Throw some comments, man. Why do we fellas play with these females' hearts? You know what I'm saying? Why do we play with their feelings? And I said, because they let us. They let us do
Me
it.
people. How you doing, Soul Snatcher?
Soul Snatcher #1.
Soul Snatcher she be snatching souls.
She be snatching souls,
and
bro.
putting them on hold.
Yeah, and putting them on hold. And she be playing with guys' feelings. So
Yeah.
why you do it? Soul Snatcher #1.
Yeah, Soul Snatcher do men like that.
Why you be snatching their souls and
Snatch their
and holding them hostage,
Putting them on hold
putting them on ice
for years.
For years.
Had the same man on hold since she was 22.
Soul Snatcher #1.
Soul Snatcher send the invite to her cloud.
She said, send an invite to her. And you better have a quiet background. You better be in the closet somewhere,
Soul Snatcher might be in the kitchen rolling.
rolling up, doing something. Oh, she clowning. What we talking about, y'all, man? No, we talking about you being in a quiet spot when you come home live. So we ain't gotta hear no doorbells. You ain't cooking.
You ain't rolling up.
Well, you can roll up. I don't care what you do with that. Just have a quiet background. No, I'm just playing with you, cuz. Jump on in, man. You know how we get down.
It is what it is.
So, man, yeah, you know.
But we had some beautiful ladies on here tonight asking questions.
Yeah.
They wanted some answers from the men.
And I hope that I gave y'all what y'all was looking for.
And I hope they stayed
If you
on
grown,
long
why
to get it.
lie and manipulate a person? That is weird, and that person should be mentally evaluated.
Mentally evaluate.
Well, let me tell you, Key.
So what I be here.
Key, listen. Key. So here's my thing, Key. It's wrong for a man to manipulate a woman's mind. Right?
Oh yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Okay. So is it wrong for a woman to manipulate a man with her tootie?
You know what? Ooh. Souls.
Huh? You about to call me Soul Snatcher? I'm just asking the question.
You know what?
Because if that's the case, if a man that can manipulate a woman's mind should be evaluated, and that's weird, as in what Key said, because Key said that's weird that a man.
I'm agreeing with you.
You feel me? That a man,
right.
You know,
right.
If a man,
you know,
manipulates a woman's mind,
and you know, I agree with you very much.
That's what makes this show beautiful.
But I'm agreeing with you now.
It's so Key. So if a man is weird, okay, for manipulating a woman's mind just with the words that he says, then wouldn't that be weird that a woman can manipulate a man with her tootie? That's weird. She should be psychologically evaluated for being able to use her tootie to manipulate a man to do whatever she wants him to do. And that is weird.
And that should be a crime.
And it should be the penalty of it.
A crime. You should get a woman should get arrested for that.
You should have a chastity belt on, damn it.
A woman should get arrested.
A man should not be able to get to your tootie no more. If you do that to a man, you shouldn't even be able to get to your tootie.
She should get arrested.
She should be arrested.
That's what
she should have that tootie cut off.
I don't know about that. But she should get arrested.
I'm joking, y'all.
If you with a woman, if you with your woman and y'all in the bed and she turn you down that night, call the police. You want her arrested.
Wait a minute. Well, Key is okay. I got you on that.
Well,
Is it wrong for a man to be able to know how to use his words and manipulate a woman?
She's talking about intellectual.
A man can't help that he has.
Of course, you gonna cut it off.
I'm just talking shit. I'm just saying, right? If a man is good with words, right? Why should he be looked at weird because he know how to use his words? Because if a woman know how to use her tootie, she gonna use her tootie to her advantage. Look at these strippers doing what they doing nowadays. You think that tootie ain't got these cats going crazy? They coming in there with their whole paychecks, leaving out broke because of that tootie.
And they said the strippers going broke now because they said Joker's getting smart.
Yeah, because they coming in there with their cards.
No, they go on Instagram and fans only see the same thing for free.
They do fans only. No, they got to pay for fans only. You got to pay for that fans only.
Well,
they definitely pay for fans only.
You go on Instagram, see all the shaking and grooving you want.
Hey, you go on Pornhub and see all the shaking and grooving you want.
It's for free. You ain't got to go to the strip club.
Hey, man. You're crazy, but come on now. If we gonna be true, let's just be true about it. Women, y'all use y'all tootie to an advantage. Y'all manipulate men with that tootie, and then you wonder why you know some of these guys be coming up on the first 48. You know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Y'all done.
So you got some titty to make Joker kill.
Yeah.
God, they don't want that titty.
Boy,
they keep that titty.
Boy, listen. There's women out here that got that good, like just like he said. It's some women that got that good thing, and it ain't their fault. That's true. I agree 110%. But where we differ is that if a man has a good mouthpiece, he can't help that. The same way if a woman has some good tootie and she using that, then he has a good mouthpiece and he's using that. You see what I'm saying?
It is wrong. Words come directly from your thought process.
Yeah, and that tootie movement come from your thought process as well. So we ain't gonna just blame it on one another.
It's physically given to us.
It is physically given to us. But what you do with it when you giving it to us makes us crazy like we go crazy.
GG.
Am I lying, Gotti?
You absolutely right.
Am I lying, Gotti? Come on now.
You are right.
If that tootie wasn't good, how it was good, and you right, you don't have no control over that because you was born with what your mama gave you.
So you are absolutely right.
So I give you that. Where my problem comes in, that my mama probably would have gave me a good mouthpiece too. So if my mama gave me a good mouthpiece, and your mama gave you some good tootie, that could be an explosion. You see what I'm saying? It could be something magical.
You on point tonight.
Hey, yeah, man.
You had a great weekend. You ain't said nothing wrong.
Hey, man, listen, man. Hey, yo, shout out to all my people that's hitting me up on this page tonight, man.
So directly clear tonight. I gotta give it to you.
Listen, Key, but yeah, see, but words was here before words were here before half of us was even born. Okay,
yeah.
So that's why you can't say that words are, words come from our thought process. But that tootie getting as wet as it get, or excuse my language, but your tootie getting as juicy as it's getting, or whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? That comes from your thought process too.
That's right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You getting as horny as you getting, putting that tootie on that man, and you doing all of this, and then you from the back of all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's your thought process as well. You know what I'm saying? It's all her thought process. Man, am I lying?
What is going on with you? You are on point tonight.
I'm just saying, am I lying?
You are demonstrating and all that.
I'm just saying, yo.
What is going on tonight?
I'm just saying, the thought process, everything.
Did you see that, Key?
I'm just saying.
Shelly Shell said, you shouldn't go crazy over good sex. It's not worth it. You milk if you do. Well, Shelly,
Well, call me mental then, baby, because if you got some good and you put it on me, I'm gonna be crazy. You hear me?
Shelly,
I'm about to pull these dreads out my damn self. You ain't gotta do it for me.
Shelly, he ain't go crazy over that good.
Yo, my mom's
I'm just here to tell you. I'm just here to tell you. Shell, men go crazy over that good.
Mom, what's up?
They go crazy over that goody good now, Shell. There's no doubt about
Mom.
it. And you know what? Some women go crazy over the D.
Hold on, mom.
They bust windows, flat tires,
Let me call my mom.
beat down your door. You had to call the police on it. You had to call 911. So she had my door beat.
Someone please call 911.
Some of these women you gotta call 911 on.
Yo, I thought my mom's just called me.
Yes. Another destination is in the building.
But I'm
And the Shell said Porter is demonstrating what women do.
hey, I mean, I'm not good at that, Shelly.
Yeah.
You know, just
Man, I tell you, Sharita is laughing at you also. But yes,
What's up, mom?
Yes, the good. Yes,
Yeah, baby.
what is it?
Yeah, I'm back. Mom, say hi to the people. Yo, this my mom's on the phone. Yo,
Hello,
my mom's
Miss
in
Porter.
Akron, Ohio. What's going on, baby? Yeah, I'm back. I made it back. I'm safe and sound. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the building doing the show. Everything good. You good?
Yeah, just checking on you.
Well, I thank you and I love you. And you know, as soon as we get done with this show, I'm gonna call you back and tell you about all the fun I had.
Shit, you gonna tell
All right,
her.
I love you.
Love you too.
All right, mom.
All right,
All
mama.
right.
You gonna tell all the fun.
I didn't tell you all the fun, but I had some fun.
Okay, Porter is doing a helicopter on the couch.
Whoa.
Hey, Keith, he almost did the spinner ride on the couch.
I mean, I'm just saying what y'all ladies be doing. Like it's a thought process what y'all be doing. You know, like y'all don't just, you know,
But it should be a crime. Ladies, y'all in the bed with y'all man. Y'all turn y'all man down. He should call the police. Y'all need to be locked up for that.
because right, see, Sharita, that's y'all fault. I know doors kicked in, guns pulled, tires flat.
Boy,
He had done it to me before. See,
Wait, hold up.
See, Shelly? Shelly, that's because of your goodness.
Auntie Key, how you doing?
That's because of y'all.
Auntie Key.
Whoa, auntie.
Auntie Key
That's your auntie?
is watching.
That's your auntie?
No, that's her name. Auntie
Oh.
Key.
Okay, my bad. I thought
How
no,
you
auntie.
doing?
What's up, auntie Key? And if you got some
It's
good
what?
titty too, Key, you bet not give it to these men because, or don't keep it from them.
Let's give everybody who new came on, let's give them the topic. The topic is, why do these men keep these women holding on so many years? Just holding on when they know they don't want to be in a relationship with.
Because it's their fault. It's the lady's fault.
It's the lady's fault.
It's the lady's fault, hands down.
And what you said earlier, the man be putting it down to him,
Oh yeah, if he giving you the good D, you definitely it's definitely your fault.
putting it down.
Because it's like people that smoke drugs or do drugs,
should
right?
not- He said people should not be in a relationship or dating if they're not ready.
You are absolutely correct, Key. But if you putting that good D down and you can't see past that D,
You ain't thinking about a
I'm not thinking about
relationship.
no damn relationship. You're thinking about pleasure.
You're thinking about it's going down.
They saying, "Oh my God, you know, oh my
Yeah.
God, I just did, you know, oh my God."
Yeah,
And I mean,
but yeah,
that's what it comes down to.
both should walk away if they're not growing together.
They should walk away.
He is speaking some.
But Key, let me tell you something, Key. They should walk away if they're not growing together. You are listen. I'm not disagreeing. You know, I'm doing you the same way I do, Gotti. I am not disagreeing with you because what you're saying is facts.
For some reason tonight, you are on point.
But for just this particular reason, Oh, my boy Josh. Josh, what's the deal? West Virginia is in the building. I ain't see you on here, bro. What's going on? What's going on, cousin Jazz? My cousin Jazz Akron in the building too.
Mr. Intellectual, you on point?
I am. You know why, bro?
What kind of alcohol you had this weekend?
I'll show you.
What? Oh, no. You doing the show? You can hold up. You just say the name.
Want a drink?
Nah, I'm good. I just had
Yes, wine.
Nah, I just had some whiskey.
Oh,
But anyway,
I had some Kevin Hart again. You
what
know,
did I keep telling you? I don't have a. What's up, Miss Cole Penny is
What did I keep
in the
telling you?
building tonight.
man.
Miss Cole Penny is in the
Hey.
building.
Keep them panties for the first 4 to 6 months.
Keep the panties.
What you mean? Keep them panties pulled up for the first 4 to 6 months? You saying?
Or the man should keep him in his drawer for the 40s.
Because I don't think that smell gonna stay right for 4 to 6 months.
Boy,
Hey, for real,
oh man.
for real.
Yeah, ladies, why do y'all let these men keep y'all on the sideline? Why they out there in the game playing?
You know, I just hope one day that y'all look back at this podcast, and when I first jump back on, and y'all see that, ladies, you know, I'm not trying to really be funny, but it is y'all fault that y'all get strung along.
It's the ladies' fault.
It's the ladies' fault. Fellas, when we get strung along, it's our fault.
And some of the ladies on here said they allow it.
Yeah,
And some of the fellas said they will be with a lady like they feel comfortable.
they feel comfortable telling her what to do. You know, if I tell you to jump and you ask me how high, why wouldn't I want to keep you around? You see what I'm saying? If I tell you I love you and you believe me, why wouldn't I want to keep you
He
around?
said
Keep
he's
them
been
on.
with a lot of you for 20 years and still not move forward.
So if you if you seen a man lying to you, so Key, if you seen a man lying to you, right? You said 20 years, right?
20 years.
So if the man been lying to you for over 5 years, why would you give him 15 extra more years to lie to you some more?
Shit, I don't think Kia let her juggle out her over 5 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like 20 years.
Shit, 20 years. He won't do 5 weeks.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Once you get that first blast, then you chancing a ghost. She got that blast. You better say it,
She got
Jazz.
that goody good.
Yes.
Who said that?
My cousin Jazz. Jazz, you absolutely right. Cause like I'm
What he
telling
said?
you,
What he said? She got that goody good.
if she got that good, and she
She got that good good.
you give a nigga some good, he gonna lose his damn mind. You can tell me whatever you want, and 9 times out of, well, I ain't gonna say me.
You gonna say you.
Because I'll be lying because I'm
Right,
smarter
right,
than that.
right,
But I'm
right,
just saying,
right.
if you give the average dude some good,
Right.
he gonna believe whatever you say. He gonna do whatever you want him to do. He's gonna be not your boyfriend. He's your flunky.
It's some good out there to make you do all that.
Man, it's some good that's hey. It's some good that's so good. If you throw it up in the air, it'll turn into sunshine. I ain't lying.
Shell said, keep them on.
Keep them on. You better keep them on.
So Shell still talking about the panties.
So Shelly.
She said, keep the panties on.
So Shelly, let me ask you this. If a woman has bad titties, so she still keep them panties on.
Hey, look, maybe that's the reason why the man won't get her. The man hanging around a woman for 20 years.
Why?
He might not commit to it, but he can't let her go because she got that good.
She got that good. And some men are like that.
So, ladies, it might. Get what, ladies? If y'all stop getting that good to him, then he might commit to you. So you ain't getting no more of this good until you commit.
And if you don't commit to this tootie,
That's
then
it.
you ain't getting no more goodies.
Don't walk away with love.
You know?
You heard that song called "Walk Away with Love"?
Hey,
Walk away.
I'm trying to be like R. Kelly and Step in the name of love. You hear me? Because that's what I'm trying to do. If you gonna give me that
He
good, you know?
with shit. Key said she gonna walk away in 90 days. She gonna walk away from love in 90 days.
Yo,
Did you hear what Key said?
you can give that good to everyone. It can make. Wait, It can make a man
crazy.
It can. You and you can't give it to everybody. That's why, like, you should always know who you dealing with. But ladies, again, if you letting the man string you along, and you got some good, you're going nowhere.
He said,
Fast.
I always ask questions to
Mhm.
clarify, but if a person is lying,
Mhm.
then that's on them. Just have your time frame and just move on.
And just move on. But is it
Yeah,
just
I
that?
don't know.
But is it that easy to just move on?
And Keith said, that's me here 90 days.
She said what?
He said, you got 90 days. Whoever she get with got 90 days.
90 days to commit.
90 days to commit. Not
What's
1
up?
year, but
What's
90
up,
days.
Mr. Lester? What's going on with you, brother? Yeah, we off. Let me see what my cousin just said. She said, we all fall to how we feel, whether we got a good slick. Oh, got a good slick or a stick.
Good slick or a stick.
She said we fall what we fall to.
Good slick or a stick.
Hey, I can't disagree with you on that, because some people weak for the tootie, some people weak for the D.
Some women weak for the dollar bill.
We ain't talking about the streetwalkers, the women of the night.
Some women will stay with you if you paying the bill.
If you pay, yeah, you know.
Fellas, she won't commit to you. She won't even give you none half of the time.
All I'm saying is,
is
dude, crazy.
she gonna keep you around.
Listen, y'all better quit letting ladies, fellas, y'all better quit letting these genders, whoever listening to me taking what I'm taking. Don't let these people keep doing this to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Stand on business.
Stand on business.
You know, like, again, like I said earlier, y'all so quick to stand on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that don't even matter. But when it comes to your true feelings and how you truly, truly feel, and you feel like somebody is really messing with your mental by messing with your feelings, you won't speak on that.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so again, this is why I blame the person, whether it's male or female. I blame you. If you getting strung along, I blame you. I blame you. That's your own fault. You the fool, you the dummy, whatever you want to be called. That's your fault. Why? Because you're allowing someone to play with your feelings. You're allowing someone to play with your mental. You know what I'm saying? And if you had any control over your own feelings or over your mental, when you noticed that person was playing, and you know what I'm saying, in the beginning, you would have cut that shit off right then.
You know what? Half of y'all are some beautiful. Let me tell you something. The ladies that's going through
That's
this,
right. They only see green, cuz.
But you know what? The ladies that's going through this, y'all are some beautiful ladies.
Yeah, y'all beautiful.
Y'all are some beautiful ladies.
See, but this is like, okay, well, hold on before you continue.
Go ahead.
Check this out. Y'all are beautiful. You hear me? You hear what Mo just said?
Y'all are some beautiful ladies.
Beautiful ladies. But this is where the intellectual part comes in at, and this is where I have a problem with y'all beautiful ladies.
Mr. Intellectual.
Absolutely. Because like Mo said again, the ones that's going through this shit, y'all are beautiful, right?
Beautiful.
But this is why an intellectual person like me wouldn't deal with you, because on some realness, this is, if you can fall for a person that's just stringing you along, you wouldn't be no good for me. You wouldn't be no good for me at all, because your mental ain't there. And this is why I say that you should be more intellectual than visual. Yeah, because you beautiful all day long. Mo proved my point. Yeah, you be beautiful all day long. Well, look at where your mental at.
Hold up.
And I can't function with that.
Hold up.
I'm just saying.
Hold up. So you admitted to the people that Mo Gotti was right.
Nobody was right about what?
You are a visual guy.
I've said I was visual. I'm 10% visual. I've said that. I'm gonna keep saying that. But just like he just said on this show, wait a minute. We got an audience out here. Y'all hear Mo? No, Gotti, because you said it. You said these.
Derek Butler is in the building.
What's going on, DB?
And Keith said people would be who they are.
Absolutely. But Gotti just said this. This is what Gotti just said.
What did Gotti say?
Gotti said these ladies that's out here that's going through this are beautiful.
They are. Yeah, I mean, I had some beautiful ladies
Visually,
over here tonight
right. Visually beautiful, right?
that's going through some stuff. The lady
True.
that made the post, she was beautiful.
Beautiful lady, right?
Yes.
Okay, but now that I know that you're beautiful, right? Okay, now that I know that you're beautiful,
Right.
here's the deal.
Said 90 days.
Okay, Mo, again, here we go. I know that you're beautiful, right? I just seen that you were beautiful, so now you got 10% of what I'm looking for is the visual.
Hold on.
Now, wait.
Well, you just said you see.
I see you
that
now.
she's beautiful.
I see that you're beautiful.
So
That's my 10% of my visual kicking in.
that's 90%.
Nah, brother. Because the 90 is coming up on right now.
90%.
This conversation that we're having is the reason why we're not going to be able to pursue anything else further. This is the intellectual part that I'm speaking on because you're beautiful. But guess what though? Being beautiful just don't get it with me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I want you to be beautiful, but I want you to also to be top notch up here. Because like I said, if we're having this conversation and a bunch of beautiful ladies are having this conversation, then guess what the problem is? You're not intellectually sound, sweetheart.
Okay.
That's the problem.
She had just
And
came
I'm
back.
not downing any of y'all beautiful women.
She
I ain't
said,
none of y'all. But you have to get intellectually sound with yourself because if you don't understand that a guy is gaming you, then it's like the old saying goes, you will stand up for something and fall for anything.
or you do what, or you say what Bush say. You fool me once, blame's on you. You fool me twice, blame's on me.
You fooled me 3 times, you can't fool me again.
But Keith Smith said, it's not the woman's fault because the man is lying. The woman's only at fault when the man tells her that the truth and she stays.
Well, hell, Key, that happens a lot. A lot of men tell women the truth and they still stick around.
That's deep.
So you have to look at it like this. Is she settling for what she's getting? Do she feel like she can't get nobody else? Do she have low self-esteem? Why are you staying with this man and you know that he's lying? Because you know he's lying because after 7 months of him telling you, baby, I'm gonna get a job and ain't got no job, he's lying to you.
But let me say, I don't know why these ladies be having low self-esteem because the ladies that are going through these situations
Because they sell
are
themselves short.
beautiful.
Because they sell themselves short for these cats that have fly cars, dope boys, pocket full of money. They selling themselves short for that. So of course you're going to believe whatever he tells you because he's supplying your lifestyle. Man, come on, man. This shit ain't hard. Y'all making this hard, and this ain't hard. It's the woman's fault. It's the and if it was a man going through the same thing, it's the man's fault. I'm not gonna just blame it on the woman. I'm gonna put it on the man. If a man going through the same thing, it's his fault as well. Because you sitting up here letting what someone else's, like, okay, so if a man see a woman that has her own car, three or 4 cars, got her own place, got her own money or whatever the case may be, if you leaning on that woman because of what she got and she's stringing you along, nigga, that's your fault.
Right.
Because you leaning on her.
Right.
The same thing for a woman. If this man is stringing you along because of and you falling for it, how is it not your fault? Whether he's lying or not. How is it not your fault? Because you still have the choice to either stay or go.
Well, it goes back to what you said earlier, what you and your cousin said earlier.
Come on now, talk to me.
You ain't caring about the cars and the house and stuff.
Care about the D.
The D.
Then okay. Well, then if it's the D, then it's the D. But you can't not look at that person and you cannot look at that person and not say the blame can't be on you because you're the one falling for this shit. Whether he's lying or not, where does the blame on self comes in at? Because it sounds like to me that we want to give everyone else, we want to put the blame on everyone else except for the person that's accepting it.
It's the D.
Even if it is the D,
it ain't the money.
You have to be accountable for what you are allowing to happen.
Yeah.
So if you're allowing a person to manipulate you, lie to you, cheat on you, beat on you, or whatever the case may be, when you got brothers, you got dads, you got police, you got the NAACP, you know what I'm saying? You got anybody that can help you, and you choose not to get the help, then whose fault is that? It's yours. You have to take the onus on what you are choosing to accept and not accept.
She's demonetized.
Well, if you're demonetized, then God dang it, you better go to rehab. Because it happens. It does happen. But at the same time, though, you know, oh, what's going on, little Joe? What's going on, little cousin? I see you on here. But if that's what's going down, then you have to look at the onus of what you're doing yourself and blame you, because this is another favorite thing I like to say. Excuse me. Ladies and fellas, understand this right here. You are totally in control of what goes into your world, into your personal space.
Absolutely.
You are in control of that. So if you no, the liar is not to blame. The liar is not to blame, Key. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
You know what? When your hand did this, you almost pointed at me.
Oh, no. I was just making a cross, like, you know what I'm saying. But my bad.
Oh, God, it's like
no, bro, man. But, the onus is on the person for believing that lie. Key, you cannot say that a person is not blamed for believing. Okay, Key. If you was going to go, let's say, for instance, you was going to go rent a house or to go buy a house, right?
Right.
And then the people tell you, okay, well, look, and I know this is just hypothetically speaking, but they say, okay, well, you send me the amount of, let's say, $120,000, and the house is yours, and I'll send you the keys. And you send this person the money, and then you go to the house, and you find out that this house is still occupied by somebody. This house was never on the market to be sold. How can you get mad at the person that scammed you? You got to get mad at yourself for not doing your own research, right or wrong. Right or wrong. So it's the same thing when you dealing with these people out here in the street. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen, you on point tonight.
Oh man, you know I like to do what I can do when I can do it.
What's going on?
You act like I'll never be on.
A lot of nights. You confuse me.
Hey,
but tonight you are on point.
Am I on point, man? Give me something in, man. You know what I'm saying? You know,
you are so on point tonight.
What up, cousin?
I can't even say that.
I'm just saying, man, because that's just the way it is, man. And we have to start looking at things for really what it is, because we are all adults.
Queen B. McQueen is watching, and the sheriff said maybe he has spit in her mouth for double. Oh.
Hey, Shelly, you is crazy. Shelly, you is off the hook.
Soul snatcher.
Hey, I be believing the lies because them the type I lie to as well. They say treat people how you want to be treated, right? Well, he must want it to be lied to, because he lied to me. He didn't like them. Bye-bye, Pinocchio. Portis, the player always get played eventually.
Ooh.
You know what?
The player always get played.
You know what? This is the thing, kid.
Eventually.
The player may get played eventually, but I'm gonna tell you this.
The player may
before he get played, I bet you he don't get played as many times as he's doing the playing.
Oh.
So if he get played once, if he get played twice, guess what? It ain't gonna matter to him, because if he's playing 5 or 10 at a time and he's only getting played twice, well, that's a ratio that any man would love to have, because that means that I'm winning.
Still laugh.
It means that I'm winning. You feel me? So
what does a player always get played eventually?
So it's like, of course, I understand what you are saying. A person that allow a person to do this, the blame is on that person. Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Kelly.
The blame is on that person.
It's on that person, because when are you gonna put your foot down and say this shit has to stop?
There's the sign.
But if you ain't and you just looking at the other person, you're lying to me. Why are you doing this to me?
Hold up.
No.
Hold up. He said, hold up. The only that's only the player you know.
Huh? I'm talking about this is
She said, that's the only player you know?
who?
Hold up.
That's the only player that who know me?
That's the only player you know.
Hey, I'm trying to let me read that again.
Is that the only player
Is that the only player?
Is that the only player you know? Am I comprehending?
Oh, she said that's only the players you
Oh,
know.
that's only the
Okay.
I comprehend.
Because Mo had me on key. Listen, ding, 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 ding. If the bell rung,
Discombobulate.
yeah, he did. But you know, maybe so. Maybe it is only the players that I know. But I know this. I just know this. If you are allowing yourself to be hurt, you're going to get hurt. You are in control of what goes on to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no getting around that. Key, if I did something to hurt you, are you going to keep me around or are you going to make me leave your presence? You see what I'm saying?
He said you got 90 days.
So, no. We're not talking about committing or nothing like that. I'm saying that if I did something to you and I hurt you, you know what I'm saying? Are you going to keep me around or are you going to, excuse me and let me move on? Or are you going to move on without me? Or however.
I'm going to say it one more time, Mr. Intellectual.
What's that?
He said you got
Nah, man, you missing what I'm saying. I ain't talking about no relationship. What I'm saying is this.
I'm saying
Listen, what she said was
she's not even going. What I'm trying to say is, you would tell Key the type of person. If you doing something she don't like, you out of there anyway. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, I get that.
She said before you got 90 days. If she tell a joke they got 90 days to commit, you already know that she's not gonna put up with no nonsense at all.
Absolutely.
And that's the point I'm trying to make.
But but here's one thing that I've learned though too, that a timetable was cool and everything.
Hold up.
But as a man though, I heard that, a woman shouldn't be able to, except for her feelings. Don't put no stipulations on a relationship.
Hold on. We're going to get back to that. Selena said, while he's on that 90-day probation period and his midpoint evaluation is due, check the boxes and start moving accordingly to move on.
Yeah. I mean, because listen, I would even say before, we said 90 days. So what's that? What's happened 90? 45? So we looking at 45 days, right, man? While you looking in that 45, see, like I said, I'm within that first week. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in that first week. I'm in that first week because I'm still checking your mental. I'm not trying to do nothing else but see where you at mentally.
Well, they evaluate you in the 45 to 90 days.
Well, I love
Selena and Key.
Hold on, Mika. Wait. Soul Snatcher. She said, "Well, I love all my pawns. Shout out to all my bookie butts."
No bookie butts.
Oh, nigga, you was crazy. She said, "Because until I'm happy, I gotta keep the game going." Respect. Damn mosquito right there. But Soul Snatcher, if that's your preference and you like to string these niggas on because they like being tugged by the neck, then you tug them. You feel me? You tug them. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be real enough with yourself at the end of the day to see if a tide is turning. And if a tide is turning, how are you going to be able to navigate that? You know what I'm saying? So, you can play the game how you want to. At the end of the day, that's you. You feel me? But what I'm saying is, you agree, huh? That's messed up. See, Key, if you agree with that, then that's messed up because she's letting the power of her tootie control these dudes. And you saying that it's okay to do that. Well, if it's okay for y'all to control guys with the power of y'all tootie, then it's okay for guys to control y'all with their manipulating words. You have to make it fair for everyone. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be one way. It has to be fair for everybody. Otherwise, it ain't. I mean, it's gonna always be how it is now. Men crying about women doing them wrong, women crying about men doing them wrong, and it's all because no one is putting their foot down. Stop playing with my feelings. You know what I'm saying? And the women that is putting their foot down, they are the women that's coming up on Snap. Or I'm sorry, I said it wrong. The women that's not putting their foot down, those are the women that's going to be on that show called Snap. They're on that show called For My Man. All of that. Y'all the ones that's peeling dudes' cap back, turning their muffin cap back blue. All of that. That's what y'all doing. That's what y'all women are doing. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I agree when she said women lie and men lie. Portis, what you talking about? Oh, well, nothing. Never mind, Keith, because you didn't get the part where basically she said she was just gonna keep on keeping on. She was gonna keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? She was gonna keep on. What she said she was gonna do? She was gonna keep on playing the game, and that mean that she got that tootie going around. And if you manipulating these cats by playing by having that tootie being played around, having that tootie being the co-host of you, then a man should be able to use his words and not be looked at messed uply. I think so. If I said it right. What's that next comment right there, Gotti?
Next one. Oh, that's me.
What she say now?
Nigga says, "Whoa, I don't be steering along."
You do be stringing along. Man, we ain't finna go. You ain't gotta finish it. You be stringing along. You be stringing along, man, and you know you do. Okay. See, here you go. See, nah. Is that Miss Green or Miss Davis? Is that Davis or Green? Oh, okay. So, Davis, no, they ain't gotta be single. Wait a minute. You said, "Well, I don't string along. I'm an associate to people I don't play with individuals that lie about what they have going on, and they gotta be single. Single because I am." Listen, man. Listen, we gonna stop this. But now, when y'all come on Big Cap, stop capping. Okay, stop capping. Because I lived my truth through Big Cap, through episode 1 to this episode 186. You hear me?
Cappy.
I've lived my truth. I've been honest about just about everything that everybody asks me about. So let's just be truthful, y'all. If you using your tootie to get what you want, you using your tootie to get what you want. That ain't making you no 304. That's making you a businesswoman. A businesswoman that using her product to get what she want. Okay? That's manipulating.
How we get to the cat?
Huh?
How we
Somebody's cat need to be fed.
we always say we get to the cat on every.
But that's what it is. He gonna be. Listen, Key, he's gonna be on Snap because she gonna be wild out because she didn't know how to control her feelings.
On every episode, we get to the cat.
Man, we gotta stop getting to the cat so much. But it's part of the anatomy of a woman. You know what I'm saying? So we can't help it. It's gonna come up. But here's the thing, though, ladies, and the reason why I say that y'all gonna be on Snap, because just like when these guys kill these women, like. When these cats be killing these females, when these females be killing these cats, y'all don't be in control of y'all feelings. Y'all be strung along. Come on, baby. Ooh, come on, baby. Ooh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. You know what I'm saying? And y'all coming. And they coming. So it's like if y'all don't see the truth, boy, by never strung along. Why? Okay, you know what then? Come on now. I have no reason to use my goods to get a conversation or something from a man or a woman. You sound crazy as no. What I'm saying is this. I'm not saying that you giving it to him, but when a guy thinks that he's about to get into them draws, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't control what he thinking.
And you snatching souls.
You snatching souls. he think he finna get them draws. So in a way you is using them draws. So you can't say that. Soul snatcher number one, unless your name ain't Soul Snatcher. Listen, we ain't finna go there, but you know.
He said, why would a man harm a woman he's lying to? Oh,
because he don't want to lose her. Man, have y'all seen these sadistic old people that be on these shows, man, that they have a good woman. You know what I'm saying? And she don't lie to him, but he's lying to her, and she just gonna be truthful. Listen, I can't deal with you lying to me. I'm leaving. That nigga snapping about the kid, you know what I'm saying? And then he killed her. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, look, man, like, listen.
I seen a movie like that on Tubi.
Man, come on now. I see him all the time. We see him all the time. And the funny thing about everything is that when the woman or the man has that chance to get away from that messed up relationship, they choose to stay. So how come you can't put the blame where it needs to be? Because if they chooses to stay, it's on them, not on a person that's feeding the bullshit. Right?
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. You know.
Why would a man?
You know. Why would a man harm a woman? You
lying too.
Freaky Sunday.
Freaky Sunday. We trying to keep it from Freaky Sunday.
Hey y'all, and you know, shout out to everybody who was trying to look out for us on Freaky Friday. Yo, I had fire engagements. So
hey. We was partying on Freaky Friday.
We had a hell of a 4th of July.
We had a hell.
Shout out to Shonda, yo. You know what I'm saying? Listen, had not been for Shonda, I would have been at home, y'all, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I barely got any family down here, so you know, like holidays have been kind of rough on me. You know what I'm saying? Not being around my peoples, man. So I want to give a big shout out to Shonda. Shonda, thank you for inviting me over, making me feel welcome, making me feel like I have a second family down here, because that's exactly what you did. I thank you, and I thank you again. Appreciate you. You know.
Shout out to Shonda for inviting Mr. Intellectual.
That should not be your first conversation, and you really using the incorrect way of a soul snatcher. Wait a minute, I ain't using the incorrect way of it. I ain't even gonna read the rest of your message, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not using the incorrect way of it. You gotta blame Sexy Red, Glorilla, and all them other Rillas that's out there that's using the word soul snatcher, because the way that they taking souls out here, that's what my perception of that's what it's always going to be of it, because that's what they made it out here. Now, if you trying to be a person that's trying to change what the soul snatcher bio is about, then change it up.
Wait, but hold on.
But don't tell me I'm using it wrong, because I ain't. This is what the perception has been when it came out.
You should be.
You know?
Ooh, that's a long one. I couldn't even get it.
I know, because I don't even know what you going long for. You shouldn't even go all this long for. Just come on here and talk to me, because you know, listen, I'm not calling you nothing.
We need you to come on the show.
I'm not saying all of that. What I'm saying is that you shouldn't have used a name that these people already got a name out for. And I wouldn't have been looking at it like, so who you stood up this week? I ain't.
Boy, you stood somebody up this weekend?
I ain't stand nobody up this weekend.
Oh, she said send her the invite.
Oh, okay. Well, yo, do your thing. You know what you got to do. You ain't new to this. You true to this. And I'm gonna stop calling you soul snatcher, because if I got the wrong perception of it, then everybody else do too. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna start calling you Davis Tamika. That's your new name now, Davis Tamika. We gonna start calling you that.
Davis,
Davis Tamika.
Tamika Davis.
Oh, see, you just want to like that.
Davis Tamika.
You say Davis Tamika. I hate typing. I know you hate. I hate typing.
It look like you love it. So Snatcher, you type the book.
No, her name is Davis Tamika.
Davis Tamika.
Until we figure out which name is gonna be the right one.
Don't tell me she typed the whole book.
She did. Shout out to you,
Yeah,
Davis
she typed
Tamika,
the
man.
whole
You know it's all love over here, man. I'm just messing with you, man. It's I've been gone for a few days, man. I'm back.
She typed the book.
She typed a novel,
Yeah.
and it was very uninteresting. No, I'm just playing. It was.
Yeah.
I love you, cuz I'm just playing. I'm just joking, but y'all. Hey, man, I'm happy to be back, y'all.
Hope y'all had a great 4th of July.
I hope everyone had a great 4th of July, man. Shout out.
I had a blast.
I had a blast. I had a blast, man. I say from Thursday all the way up until today.
You had a blast.
I had a blast.
I had a blast.
I cannot complain. Shout out to New Orleans, man. Y'all owe me nothing. I feel like I owe y'all everything.
GG.
I think I found a new home.
Oh yeah, I told you that's my second home.
Hey man, I think
New Orleans is my second home.
Because I was asking about prices on living and everything like that, motherfucker. For real. I'm ready to go. You hear me?
I
love New Orleans, y'all. Shout out to anybody that's from. I love how y'all talk down in New Orleans. I love y'all food. I love
they got the best food.
Man, I love y'all culture. Man, I just love everything about New Orleans, man. I love New Orleans, y'all.
Hey,
so
hold up.
What's up?
I want to give a special shout out to Soul. Soul, she's a young lady. She's gonna be performing at the Hideaway on the 9th.
On July the 9th.
July the 9th. Mm-hmm. She's very talented.
Soul, y'all need to check her out.
She is so talented. If y'all get a chance to get out Wednesday night, please.
Yeah. So
go
next
to the
Wednesday,
Hideaway.
We will be in the building.
Big Cat will be in the building
live next Wednesday.
Showing love to Soul. Our home girl.
Yeah.
Our home girl. We're gonna show some love to her. She's gonna be performing, and hey, I'm telling y'all,
it's gonna be dope because she's talented. She's really talented.
She reminds me of Lauryn Hill.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, she is so talented.
So and when we get the information, we're gonna post it up here so y'all can download her new single. It's on all platforms.
Oh yeah.
Y'all can definitely holler at her, man. Give her some love, man. Hey, much love here from Big Cat. We love you.
You know what? The ladies gonna love her.
Ladies definitely gonna love her.
Because like I said, she brings back, for her to be young as she is, she brings back that real soulful music.
Yeah, for sure.
And we not getting that right now. We not getting that. Yeah, she's very talented.
She's very intellectual. She's very intellectually sound. She's very intellectually sound. Her music is going to.
Her music is soulful.
It's going to prove. I mean, she's very soulful, but like when you listen to her, and what she's saying, for her to be as young as she is
very talented.
She's the bomb. Food bomb in New Orleans. Hey,
yes,
New Orleans. Definitely love New Orleans.
Yes.
Yo, the Essence Festival. I wish I could have stayed for the last day, but I couldn't. I only had one ticket. That was for that one day. You feel what I'm saying? So, but it was incredible.
Oh yeah,
you hear me? Like
it was.
New Orleans.
It's the bomb.
Wow. Oh wow! Man, you hear me? I can't wait to go back, and I'm definitely going back.
I'm going in 2 weeks.
You going in 2 weeks?
Yes.
I could be going in 2 weeks. Hey, Rolling Hills. Listen, I'm calling off in 2 weeks.
I'm going back in 2 weeks.
I'm telling you now. Don't look for me in 2 weeks. I'm calling out. Me and Gotti both gonna be gone. Y'all ain't gonna have no Rashomere there on that weekend. Me, Mr. Bruce, and Gotti, man, we gone.
Oh yeah.
Yo, straight up.
She said, "Oh, well, yeah. Y'all check Soul out on the 9th of July at the Hideaway Lounge. We're gonna give y'all some information if you don't know where it
Oh
is.
yeah, okay. So we shouting out Akron, we shouting out Columbus, Georgia. Yo, anybody with talent, you know what I'm saying, that wants to, you know what I'm saying,
Oh, so
promote their stuff.
oh,
do
so
it.
Key, you only live an hour away from New Orleans. She said she had a blast.
Only
New
a-
Orleans.
man,
Only-
well,
she lived only an hour
if I
away
lived an hour away from New Orleans, I would be there all the time.
every weekend.
Now that I see it, that I've been there, man, what? Listen, I've never thought in a million years that I would ever see New Orleans. Like you know how you see it on TV,
Yeah.
Monday Night Football, they have it, they show the Superdome and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But listen, if you've never been to New Orleans,
Bourbon Street is the bomb.
and I was there, I was on Bourbon Street. I was on,
Man.
woo, Lord have mercy, I was
I-
on Bourbon Street.
When I went
Man.
down there, I stayed down there 4 days. And all 4 days, I had a ball.
Now, see, you better than me because if I stay 4 days, I'm not coming back. Y'all can just ship me my stuff right on down
I stayed
here.
down there about 4 days.
I ain't coming back.
About 4 days.
So you get me down there longer than 70,
Yeah.
72 hours, yo, it's a wrap. That's my new address. Wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
That's one of them cities, y'all, for real. Like for me,
It was
that's
3
a
to 4
city-
days I know I stayed.
that's a city that for me, it feels like Akron, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? That's the feel I got when I got there, man. Like the people, only thing different about them people and people from Akron is just the accents.
You know what? I went.
But
I visit Akron.
it
You know,
feels like home.
I visited Akron back in 2018.
Mhm.
I must went to the wrong places.
Nah, you only went to the school, like you said.
Yeah, I went to
You
the school. I went, around the area around the school.
Yeah, that's just like that's
Yeah.
what you call central Akron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the old high school that was right there behind it.
Yeah.
That's the one I used to go to.
Oh, okay.
That was
okay.
Central Howard High School.
All right.
But they closed that down to make Akron U.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you were just in the school district. You know what I'm saying? That's where you were at. But like
right.
when you come up there to Akron, bro, and you see Akron through my eyes, man, and get a chance to see the city, because I can take you back around Akron,
Like
take you to a neighborhood.
But you know what? I've been to a lot of places. I've been to Vegas. I've been to a lot of places.
I have not been to Vegas.
I've been to a lot of places. I'm gonna tell you. I done party in Miami. I done party in a lot of places, but
I have not been to Miami yet.
I'm gonna tell you, New Orleans is beating all those places.
Hey man, you better say it, man.
Yeah, New Orleans is a bomb.
Man, if I could stay in New Orleans for a week, I would. I'm telling you, but on some real shit, if I'm there for a week, I'm moving there. I'm telling you, y'all. That's how much of a hold that city got on me. The whole time I'm coming back, man, I'm just thinking about New Orleans, man. Like
They got the best food.
I was just in awe with everything, bro. I was in awe. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. And y'all gonna laugh at me about this. I enjoy New Orleans so much that the rats didn't even bother me.
Rats.
Man, I seen rats,
I ain't seen no rats.
and it didn't even bother me. I seen a baby rat, and then I seen one that was this big that was losing hair in the middle of his body. That was it.
Where you see him at?
In the French road.
I mean, what about? He's on the.
He was on the sidewalk running back and forth. They was people throwing up on the sidewalk. They was out there doing all of that.
When I went down there, it was cold.
Oh no, see,
It was like
gold.
It was last.
If you watch my video, dog, like I was sweating so bad. You hear me?
It was last January when I went.
Well, we gotta go again in January because I'd rather go when
I ain't
it's
seen
cold.
no rats.
I know, man. Well, I seen some rats.
Mm.
I'm not like that, but they didn't bother me though because it was part of the trip. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was
Like,
spoiled my appetite.
it ain't spoiled mine. I still ate. I still ate. I still enjoyed myself. It was great, y'all. Like, shout out to New Orleans. Y'all owe me nothing. Yeah, I feel like I should have left something for y'all for me. I should have left a shirt on purpose or something. But hey, it is what it is, y'all. But I am back. It was wonderful. I really, really enjoyed myself, man. And, I don't know what else to say.
Well, y'all, it's almost about that time. The end of the show. We appreciate everybody.
What's up,
coming
AT?
through.
What's up, AT? You see, I made it back sitting in the chair.
We appreciate everybody coming through.
I made it back.
And
Yes, I'm gonna put that, man.
we will be back on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody. Come on, you got anything to say before we leave?
Oh, you sound like me. Yo, I just want to say, for everyone that was tuning in when I was out of town, man, y'all seen what I was doing, man. Big shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know, Big Cat, man. When I was down there in New Orleans, I was representing for us, man. I was letting folks know about Big Cat. The Bow Network in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? People know how we coming. Hopefully we can get down there, yo, and get him a live show. Like give him both. Give him all of us, you know, Bo, me, Mo in the mirror. We all get down there and get him a show, man. Give him something that they ain't never seen before, man. So shout out to that. Shout out to everybody, man. You know, I love
Good
y'all,
night,
man.
Key.
I'm back.
Good night, Key.
I'm back. Mo Reaper, what's up, brother? I'm back in the building. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for everything that we do. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. Without y'all, it wouldn't be no me, and without me, it's still gonna be y'all. But I love y'all, man. So for me, Portis, I love y'all, man. I'm out of here.
Peace.
Peace to the planet, y'all. Bo, fade to black, brother. We are out.